What's up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys today because we're going to be talking about Blazing Vortex and Lightning Overdrive TCG release and TCG information. So, if you guys have probably have already seen, videos have been dropped of information for TCG's Blazing Vortex set. Now, not too long after the announcement was made that there were going to be drops of, you know, YouTubers dropping videos for the TCG to let us know exactly, what rarity cards are going to be, what cards are coming out, name changes and stuff like that. The TCG also decided to drop the release information for Lightning Overdrive, which is going to be the first of the summer set, the early summer, late spring set. Why this is the late winter, early spring set. You know how Yu-Gi-Oh goes. So, with it all said and done, they did give us a lot of information, and it starts off actually with this image right here. That is Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, who will be coming into the set as a Starlight Rare. In addition to that, we were also informed that for the next 5 days, a lot of this information for particular things in Blazing Vortex will be dropped. First off is that day one, which has already happened, just to let you guys know, at the time of recording, day one has happened. Armed Dragon stuff has been dropped. A lot of ultras and a few secrets, and then we have pretty much what you would think would be commons or commons. Then we have the S-Force. The S-Force is a new archetype that's being introduced in Blazing Vortex. You will see these guys around. The videos have dropped for that as well as the information about those cards. Then next up is what is to be tomorrow, the 18th of January, and that is the Free Agents. These are cards that don't belong to a particular theme. They are pretty much your generic support cards. And a lot of people are very excited about this because of some information that was dropped a while back for the TCG about particular things in it. If you all haven't seen that video, I'll put a link into it where pretty much we talked about, well, I talked about two particular cards in general. That's Pot of Disparity and Crossover Designator, which are two reimagines of some old particular cards people know from the Yu-Gi-Oh series. Now, we don't know particularly they were going to be in the set or if they're going to get name changes, but we hopefully will see those tomorrow. In addition to that, we have the War Rock archetype that's going to be introduced. That's actually these guys right here. This is going to be our new TCG exclusive archetype. I actually want to just, give you guys an image of it. This is them on their own. Nice archetype looking. But we won't know much about that till tomorrow, or no, the day after tomorrow. This will be our TCG exclusive, as well as they're announcing that only 7 cards will be based on them. The other 19 premier cards will be will be announced. We won't know yet, unfortunately. So while the TCG Premier cards will be announced, they did announce Trishula being one of the Starlight Rares. I think we're only going to get 4 Starlight Rares, just like we did last time. So particularly, Trishula's the, quote, odd man out, and then I think the others will probably be cards from this set. So they also did just to notify that the premiere events will be from the 30th to the 31st of January, and then the set itself will be officially released for the TCG stores, for the LTS stores on the 3rd, but everywhere else will have them on the 5th. And if I'm not mistaken, looking at the calendar, the 5th will be 2 weeks from Friday. The 30th and 31st are, of course, Sneak Peek Weekend, which is Premiere Weekend, they're calling it. And in stores, we'll have them on Wednesday, which is the 3rd. So there's all your information dropped there. Now, let's move on from that, and let's actually talk about Lightning Overdrive. Now, this was actually a bit of a crazy mashup there, because when this dropped, at the date this was this was written up, they already announced that we're going to have the War Rock card. So there was your information dropped there. I don't know exactly when this was dropped.
I want to say this was probably dropped on the 11th, but I think it was more so dropped later on. It probably went up on the 11th, but we'll be getting it on May 13th of this year. Lightning Overdrive, like I told you guys, I've been talking about the OCG variation of it, but Utopia, the ace monster of Yuma from Zexel, his monster, C number 39 Utopia Ray, gets a new upgraded form in addition to a new rank up magic spell and a whole lot of new additional cards. Kiza and her Rose Dragons and some plant support. Dark Honest is getting dropped and a couple of other things. In addition to that, we got the new amusement park theme, the Amusemators. I don't know what that are. I've seen the cards, not too thrilled about it, but they're coming. And then, of course, the story of the fallen Albriz from Rise of the Duelists continues onward. That's the monster that's associated with both Tri Brigade and was it Dogmatica. So we'll be getting some more information about that. And then they just dropped, we're gonna have more familiar cards for War Rock. We're gonna have stuff from Genesis Impact, Blazing Vortex, Great Phantom Rage, whole lot of newer stuff within the set. So do prepare for that, of course. And then their ratio of everything where it's like 50 commons, 26 supers, 14 ultras, 10 secrets, because they gotta drop what the product contains and all of that. But we already established that. We already knew that. So my whole synopsis of it is I looked on both ends. First off, like I always say this every time they do, when they first decided to do this, this was a great improvement to both YouTubers and Konami in terms of their relationship. Where like we're finally, it's like a you scratch our back, we scratch yours situation. I do think it's also a great way to at least for people to know, okay, this is the rarity that cards are going to be in. So do prepare yourselves a little more for the secondary market chaos that will ensure, because we all know at the time of recording, a lot of stuff is still going on. So money can potentially drop, and you can see a lot of cards bump up or get bumped down. With that said, I am going to be looking into the free agent stuff because there are particular things that I did want to take a look at. That's primarily if particular cards are going to be in the set. Even though they were in the OCG set, they can be took out the TCG set and then put into other things. I also want to take a look at this War Rock archetype because I am fascinated with how the artwork of the two monsters are. Which they did give a bit of an Amazon feel, especially the female card. She gave a bit of an Amazon feel. And she could be a beast warrior, she could be a beast type, or she could be a warrior type, just as well as the male monster next to her. Which, very excited to see about this. And then, of course, I can't wait to see what the other 12 TCG Premier cards will be. That means includes OCG imports, newer cards, and all that good stuff. As far as Lightning Overdrive goes, we're not too surprised about how this is going to go itself. I do want to see exactly what other additional cards they'll be adding. The OCG will be receiving this set, I believe, on the 30th. So a week before we receive Blazing Vortex. And I think they got it now. I think they got it this weekend. So 2 weeks before we receive Blazing Vortex, officially they've already gotten Lightning Overdrive. So we'll be seeing a lot of the stuff there. So it's a lot of Trap Trick, some scrap stuff. Like it's a lot of things here to include. And if you haven't seen those videos, those are in the playlist and that I will have linked here towards the end that'll show you all the analysis of things that I've looked over for Lightning Overdrive so far. So, I'm very excited for it. I can't wait to see what's in store for tomorrow. I will have a video up for the free agent stuff as well as the War Rock and then any other miscellaneous stuff because when they do open packs on day 5, I hopefully will have some footage for that, or I'll try to get some footage together for that before the weekend. And as Lightning Overdrive gets spoiled, we'll continue with that. So, that's pretty much it for this video.
I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Blazing Vortex TCG. How do you like, everything that's going on? You like how they're setting it up in terms of, releasing the information? Are you hoping that they keep this going for future sets and releases? And all the other stuff attached to it. So let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Of course, hit the notification bell so you guys can be informed of when I do upload more content. In the description box below, that does list all the social media links so you guys can interact with me there on Instagram and Twitter. And thank you guys so much for watching. HBJ signing out. Take care.